So I'm on Claire's camera. I had to quickly get it. She's trying to get a snaky one away from us, lads. Look at this. Fast one above us.
No, it's not fast. It's a fin meal.
It's a fin meal. Comments below if you remember what that is. We have some lovely grilled chicken. And look at this. We have rocket, strawberries from the polytunnel, and pepper. So while I do the buttery, tasty stuff, Claire's do the healthy, feculating stuff. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Comment below if you want to see more cooking from Claire, and comment below if you've ever had strawberries from your polytunnel in your salad with your grilled chicken. Or should I say good brunch, good afternoon from a slightly overcast West Cork. We got loads of rain this morning and it was wonderful. This is the first time it's rained, I would say, in about 5 weeks. And it's great to get a little change. I'll probably be sick of it by the afternoon, but from now it's lovely to see the rain on our green areas. Myself and Claire felt like we had been through a tumble dryer this morning. Our bodies were just bleh. Too many days of too much dragging and stuff. So we decided, rather than jumping to work, we should go to the shop and get something for today's cook. We went to the local Super Value, it's called O'Keefe's. They stock loads of really cool food. Lots of stuff from West Cork food producers. It's a little bit pricey, so what we try to do is get 1 or 2 ingredients which are local, the rest is kind of store-bought. So for today's cook, I have Macroom Buffalo mozzarella. So this is from Macroom, which is slightly west, slightly northy Cork. And they're free roaming water buffalo in West Cork. How cool is that? And this is very, very nice. It tastes, you can palpably taste it's a little bit different to the mass produced stuff. So I'm gonna go for that. What Claire's gonna go for is a local Gabine cheese. This is goat's cheese with honey, I believe. And she's gonna have that. So I've just got some Parma ham. I love this stuff. Sometimes we get it from Spain when my parents come home. It's gorgeous. Serrano ham, Parma ham, any type of ham works. There was a time when we made our own air dried ham, which was gorgeous. It's such an effort. It takes so long to do it. It's just handy to pick up the packets. Claire has some smoked salmon. I got some nice sun-dried tomatoes. I got some nice basil pesto. Claire showed you a recipe last week really quickly, but I didn't realize, but she was using rocket from our garden. So I'm gonna throw in some of that. It's a little bit old, it's a little bit hard, but it's quite tasty. We're gonna go for some of our basil olive oil, and from the O'Keefe's bakery, we have this gorgeous sourdough. So between the sourdough and the cheese, that's gonna be the main part of our meal. It's a quick brunch. Let's get it done fast and we get on to work. So one of the first things you want to do is to check your knife for flexibility. If you remember last week's video, you remember this happened. Actually a filleting knife. So we're going to check for flexibility properly. Hold that thought. So, as I said, we're going to check for flexibility. Yeah. So this knife checks out. We want... But most people would cut this way. I think that's how you do loaves, but I want long slices. I want them from the middle. So I'm going to cut straight down the middle. If I can do it without squishing the bread. That was actually a concerned family member, my father, making sure that I'm not using any dangerous knives. Well, we've done the test, it's fine. So, This is awkward to cut. Is it the right size though? Yeah, that'll do. I was saying I wanted thicker or thinner slices so that the cheese would melt, but I think can't be because I can't cut them thin. Alright. So, tip, if you can't cut bread and don't want to squish it, put it flat. Now it can't go anywhere. You want your knife level like that. If your handle is there, you're going to cut it at an angle, so make sure, if you can see that, make sure the handle is off the edge and then you'll cut it straight. Tips of the trade. Gosh, that was massacred. And you gotta be careful of your sourdough. Look at that huge hole. Cheese is just gonna go right through that. Isn't that right, Rooney? I gotta do an extra big slice to compensate. It's not compensating very well, I have to say. A bit of a disaster. Bit of a disaster. Save them, actually. How is the pesto? It's good. How is the sun-dried tomatoes? Okay. Now, I must empty water. I'm pretty sure there's no cats there. Let some of this mozzarella cheese. I do like sharp knives, but if you're doing anything with fresh fruit and vegetables, a serrated bread knife, it just cuts everything really good. Especially tomatoes. Those are hard. That's my cheese. I don't like cheese. I've never liked cheese. The only time when I was a kid I ever ate cheese was when it was grilled and things like pizzas. And we've actually made our own cheese. Oh, it smells of goat. How can you eat that? Will you have the whole thing, Claire?
No.
Really?
Couple of slices.
Doesn't really slice. A couple of mushes, maybe. One of my favorite meals was we were traveling through Spain and we just pulled into, what was the name of the store, Claire? Mercadona.
Oh yeah.
And we just got some demi baguettes, some small baguettes, olive oil, fresh Parma ham. Your man cut it there for us. Fresh mozzarella. Best sandwiches ever. Okay, I'm gonna get this going. Just remove all the pieces of plaster and sand from sandpaper. Flame going. I would normally use a griddle pan for this, but we don't have a griddle pan, so I'm not. Olive oil, basil, 1 whole clove of garlic, just because it's tasty.
Can I taste a bit of the goat stuff?
Yeah. You should come over.
No, I'm in my dirty clothes. Gotta cook, you know, I gotta work. No such thing we can do. Oh, that's amazing.
You could have said it on the camera. You want to try a little bit, Claire?
Oh, I thought I over myself. How clever. That's actually amazing.
I gotta try the. Can you taste the honey?
Yeah.
Really?
Because goat's cheese is real goaty, kind of a bitter taste, and then it just has a sweetness at the end. That's very good.
So our debate here now, guys, is Claire is saying she wants an open sandwich.
Well, I thought that's how you were going to do it, but then I'm forgetting you can't grill it.
Yeah, you can. Guys, this is smelling lovely. The olive oil and the garlic is just zhuzhing it all up. I was trying to think, will I just assemble mine and just go for it? I think I might. I think I might, guys. Right, so I am just gonna smear the pesto because I want this to cook. I'm gonna put some mozzarella down first. Am I using the whole thing? I'll leave a little bit for Claire. Then I'm putting some of these gorgeous sun-dried tomatoes on top. Like so. I suppose I better leave 1 or 2 for Claire. And then...
Yeah, I've got to have a go at sun-dried tomatoes.
I need to put some rocket on.
What are you doing there? Your bed's there. It's okay, you don't have to eat the biscuit.
Turn this down a bit because it's starting to... Fresh from the garden, folks.
Ready?
Sure is. And to tuck it all in, folks, just so it doesn't fall, I'm gonna go. I feel like there's something else that's meant to go on this. Olive oil. Bish bash bosh. Another little bit of olive oil for the bottom. Another little bit for the top. And we want this cheese to go melty melty. Now let's get cracking with Claire's. Same again, Claire, yeah?
Yeah. It's gonna be like the best sandwiches you've ever made. By the way, I actually do cook. I make lunches.
You make great beans on toast, Claire.
Toasties for lunch.
Just like this toasty, right?
It's not that I can't cook. I just don't particularly enjoy it.
Ah, this is what I'm worried about. How am I going to flip this?
Oh, we go.
Look at that.
Unreal.
Just don't want it to burn too much, so. Here we go.
I'd say you could turn it off for a minute.
Union Hall smoked salmon from West Cork. You can't beat the food down here, folks. Go to your store. Ask them to stock West Cork stuff.
This is too big.
No, that's brilliant. This is a gift from my mum. Where do we put that? We put this at the side.
Yeah, we're going to need a lot of big ones of these.
That's what she said.
Except I would like to cut a few of our own trees.
Right, so I reckon mine is done. I'm very happy to see. I don't know, can you see that? A little bit of melted cheese coming out the side there. So now I'd say we're almost ready for Claire's. You don't need oil because that fish is oily.
You can put a top on mine if you want.
I am.
Getting a top on.
Yeah, I am. You can know whether you like it or not. No. Right, here comes the goat's cheese and smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is amazing. We do smoked salmon in lots of things. We just love it raw. We actually also made our own smoked salmon, our own smoked bass, smoked mackerel. But smoked salmon is amazing to cook with. It's great for any smoky flavour. It's great to go in paella. We love it through omelettes and quiches and stuff. It's great with potatoes. Like, salmon is just a great food, and smoked salmon is just the gift from the gods. So I've done toasted ham and cheese similar to how I've done this. I have never done a toasted smoked salmon and cheese sandwich, but we're here to learn and experiment. And if you like what you see, if you want to challenge us to make something interesting, do give us a shout. We enjoy it. This is fun, fun, fun. I can go a bit more. Goat's cheese is melting nicely there. In fact, I think this is going to be a disaster when I flip it. Ugh, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it. That's not that bad. Oh, Claire, I don't think I put any
Oh, you can put it in afterwards.
rocket in yours. Thank you very much, John Shaw, for this suggestion. I don't know, was it a joke, a grilled cheese sandwich? But
It was actually a sarnie.
grilled cheese sarnie. This
Actually, it was just
one's
a
for you,
cheese
John.
sarnie. So we could have got
Maybe I took it a bit far, but I'm really excited to try this. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all morning.
always in my work clothes.
Well, that means you're working, Claire.
Painting and lime washing is when you're doing these, and you're always in your good clothes.
No, I'm not. Right. What else had we for this? Oh, soup. Do you want to heat up the leftover tomato soup?
Yeah, but I think this is enough for now, isn't it?
Okay.
I don't think we need
She
it.
doesn't want to eat stuff.
Oh, well, not for breakfast.
Right. Cut yours along natural divide, Claire.
You want half of mine and I have half of yours?
I don't like the goatee stuff.
Ah, come on.
Sorry. No goatee stuff from me.
I like to make goat's cheese, but I just don't want
Oh,
goats.
look at that, guys. Dribbling out. Oh, baby. Mmm. Those tomatoes are unreal, aren't they?
Actually, that's really interesting. Because normally you'd have like a cream cheese or something with salmon.
Yeah.
And the goat's cheese is really, really good with it.
The rocket is amazing. Tell me the story about the rocket, Claire.
The rocket was bought from my daughter last year. We made a bed. She wanted to grow spinach, rocket, and cress, I think. So we regrew them, we planted them, and then we just ignored the bed because we were so busy. And then this year I went out and there's the rocket sprouting up again. So it's great. It's actually, this is a really nice one. You can get one.
Did it grow last year?
I think it did, and then with a pile of weeds as well. So not as good.
We had some soup that we were going to eat with this. It's kind of a brunch for us. But yeah, this will certainly do me. Pesto is lovely with the mozzarella. Did you try the mozzarella?
No.
Or you better try a little bit of that. The McCrew mozzarella. Really, really good. I don't know, am I gonna like this? Oh. No. I mean, it's tasty, but I don't like any sauces in my sandwiches. No mayonnaise, no anything. I don't like sauce in sandwiches. I like dry, hard flavors. Pesto, I suppose, is sauce, is it? I don't know. I hate mayonnaise, anything like that.
Pesto gives it the salt.
So I think the goat's cheese is a bit, it kind of melts a little bit more. I think the mozzarella
It's
stays
amazing.
stringy.
Very good. I think we're done. Because I
Right.
want to eat this and I just without everybody watching me.
Sorry, at this point, I'm just hungry. I'm gonna stop, but thank you so much, John, for the suggestion. It's an amazing meal. Probably wouldn't have done it without the suggestion, so you're really helping us, so keep suggestions coming. Thanks to all the supporters, thanks to all the wanderers, to the Patreon, the comments. Thank you so much to you people who bought the postcards. It means a lot to us that you want to buy something like that, and we love the idea of you guys having something on your wall or in your fridge. And I had fun making that, the little portrait of our house. And I think the next one I might do might be of our dog Rooney, who's just behind you sleeping in the sun. But thanks again for everything, and yeah, we're gonna keep on going, keep on eating, keep on working. Catch you next time.
It's long a fold.
Baby.
Man, det är värsta precis som mig.